Hello there, Pisces. It's so wonderful to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your July career and money reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Okay, your animal spirit is brown bear spirit. Take time out. Really interesting, Pisces. So we're definitely going to look at this. It's almost sometimes, when we have to take a time out, it's about allowing us to have a different perspective of the situation than maybe what we have at the moment. So interesting. I saw something on some I don't know, some feed, and it was a bear, and some person was like at a wildlife place or something. They were in a car, and they gave the bear a high five. It was a wild bear. Okay, so I'm not saying that you should ever do that. But anyway, they reached out of their window and put their hand up, and the bear gave them a high five. And then the bear went over and was just like sitting there perplexed. And I feel, for some reason, I think it's so interesting that I saw that. And, it was like the bear was taking a time out. Like, what did I just do? I high-fived a human. It's almost as if you may have done something, almost like spontaneous, okay? And now you're just kind of like, okay, befuddled, It's kind of like, yeah, what did I just do? You may have quit your job. You may have, decided to start your own business. You may have, out of the blue, decided to invest in something, right? There's almost like, okay, I did that. Now, okay, I have to rethink. What am I doing next? Almost like you took yourself by surprise. Okay. So what we're going to do is lay out the oracle cards, and then I'll clarify with the tarot. So let's see what we have here. So your present energy, dark thoughts. So this could be, this could be why you need a timeout. I feel like something has happened. It's almost, I don't want to say quite a tower moment, but something has shifted. And it's almost as if, okay, I need a timeout. I'm going to go, both of these are kind of like darker colors, right? Darker blues and blacks. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm going to just go over here and sit and think about it for a minute. I'm a little confused. I stepped into this new maze, and I have no idea what to do next. So let's see what your obstacle is. Your obstacle is loss. Yeah. You've lost something. That's why, you're needing a timeout. That's why you have these dark thoughts. You've lost something. So you could have lost an opportunity, a job offer. You could have lost your job. You could have lost, a sum of money. You could have lost a relationship too. A personal relationship or something that I feel like for some of you, somebody may have like moved away. You see how, this person is standing on the ground, and then, there's this boat out here. I feel like there's this energy of the ship has sailed and you're not on it, So maybe you had a group of friends and they were going to invest in a company or your company. Well, not your company, but, invest in a person or a company or something like that. And they did, they invested, and you were kind of like, well, I'm going to stay safe. I'm going to stay here on the ground. So the ship has sailed. You can't get into the deal anymore. They may have said, we're going to go start our own business. Something or someone, I feel like, has moved on, and you're feeling a little left out. So let's see what your strength is in this and next month. A consciousness of a lack. Okay, so this is a lot of energy around missing something, an opportunity or something that you have actually lost. Okay. But it could just be even the opportunity for it. Now, this is your strength, a consciousness of lack. So we're going to clarify this, but I feel as if understanding that it is your perception of the situation that is causing you to feel this loss, right? It's about, I feel like you're going to change your perspective. At this moment, I feel like you can't see the silver lining in a certain situation. Even tower moments all have a silver lining. We don't see them initially at first. Sometimes, we have to get on down the path some ways before we can see them. What you're thinking now is something that you're lacking, I feel, is actually going to become your silver lining. Really interesting. So what are the surrounding energies? This is what the universe is helping with in the background. So let's see what we have here. The vast universe. Yeah. I feel like you have missed out on some opportunity. But what you're not understanding is that there is something much bigger and bolder that is opening up for you. You're going to see the silver lining in this situation, but you don't see it at this moment. You don't. I don't feel like you do. And I send you lots of hugs and love because I feel like this is a time where, you may, if especially I can see a lot of you, you may have been drawn to this reading, to this video. And then I pull out this card and you're like, yeah, no, I don't want to hear anymore because I'm already, sometimes when we are in that energy of feeling very anxious, I feel like there is a lot of anxiety over what you may have lost, or you just are not getting any new opportunities coming your way. Sometimes it can be overwhelming and it's kind of like, yeah, Okay, so let's see what your advice is and the outcome. And then we're going to go to the tarot and see what else we can find here. Yeah. Okay, lovely. Here comes the silver lining. Here comes the silver lining. New beginnings. Yeah, I feel, the loving woman peace. Okay. Pisces, if you have been drawn to this, if you're resonating with this message at all, I'm going to tell you that you do have a happy ending here, right? You are going through something difficult at this time, but it's only to lead you to something that is bigger and better. You just don't realize it at right now. It's almost like that bear that gave the human the high five and then sits out and goes, what just happened, right? I feel like there's this perplexed, bewildered type of energy that you have. You're not sure why something maybe that you thought was going to work didn't work, or you're putting a lot of time and energy into it. You're not getting anything back out of it. You're just perplexed. You're just sitting there. And that's what I feel like the universe is saying. Okay, it says, take time out, right? It's kind of like the universe is saying, Pisces, we have your back. We're here. We're supporting you. We have something bigger for you. Just go ahead and take a little time out. Doesn't mean you sit on the couch and veg, right? It means that you keep working, but it's also this energy of, okay, I'm going to continue working, okay, or trying to get offers to come in or open doors or whatever. I'm not going to quit, because if you quit, then the universe thinks, oh, Pisces doesn't care anymore, right? I'm not going to quit, but I am going to take a little time out and try to move this energy out of my aura, okay? And the way you can do this is your advice, planning and action. It's about, okay, it's time to go to plan B. It's time to take another look at the plan. And we are going to clarify, because you have a big commitment coming up. This is your outcome. You have a commitment. in a new beginning, that is loving, something that is going to bring you a lot of peace and love and joy in your life. So let's go ahead and clarify. It is one of those situations where I feel like you really missed out on something. Maybe a promotion you were really hoping you were going to get, a house, that was just your dream house. You just knew it, and somebody overbid, bid more than you did. There's this sense of everybody is moving on. Everybody's getting what they want except me. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck on the shore, and I can't get myself going. So let's see what we have with the dark thoughts. We have 3 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, the Lovers, Judgment. I feel Pisces, it's so interesting because Cancer, I'm not saying it's a romantic relationship, but I feel like there is some relationship in your personal or business or career sector. And honestly, it could be personal. It does not have to be romantic. It could be friend, it could be family, it could be, a neighbor. There's some relationship that is actually affecting your career and money sector. Because we have the Judgment card here. I feel like there's this energy of wanting to reconnect with this person, or trying to get over, rise above, heal, if you will, from this whatever has ended in a relationship. I think it's a relationship that is holding you back in your career and money sector. You may be sitting there going, Mary Sue, no, I'm over that. It could be a divorce. It could be, a falling out with a family member, right? You could be sitting there going, no, I've moved on. I'm okay with that, But whether you realize it or not, there is something about that relationship that has shifted your perspective about how things will work out for you. So if a relationship didn't work out, sometimes we, especially like a committed relationship, and I'm going to say that because we have commitment here at the end. Sometimes when we have a committed relationship, like a marriage, that does not, that ends up in divorce for one reason or another, okay? Then sometimes we can take that energy of, well, if that didn't work out, then nothing is ever going to work out for me, right? I'll never have another committed relationship, job, friendship. It doesn't matter. It's kind of like things don't work out for me. So there's this energy that you have around you. And I'm not saying that you're just sitting on the couch, feeling sorry for yourself. And you may feel like you have moved on from this relationship. But at the same time, there's I want to say, because we have a consciousness of lack here, it's almost like envy or comparing yourself. I feel like some of you may feel like the person that you are separated from, and once again, no matter what type of relationship it is, that they have moved on and you're still kind of stuck, okay? Because you see how she is kind of holding on to this, the dock, right? It's kind of like, I can't get my life going. And I feel like you feel like this other person or this other group of people has been able to move on. They're sailing. They're having fun on the sailboat. Right? We have the 3 of Cups here. You feel like they're having a lot of fun. Here you are holding on to every penny you have. They're off having fun. It's about stepping back into an energy of perhaps not comparing yourself to what somebody else is doing. And I know that can be really, really hard. Especially when you're having a hard time getting things going in your way, right? It's kind of like, it seems at times, Pisces, right? When, you're having a difficult time getting a new business going, or getting the job offer that you really wanted, or the promotion that you really wanted, or, just some extra money in the bank, right? then somebody from the past calls up and has, almost the audacity to say, yeah, oh, I just went on a Caribbean cruise. I took 2 weeks off from my, fabulous 6-figure job. And you're just like, seriously, here I am. So I feel like the energy here is about stepping into making choices that are good for you, not comparing yourself. The Lover's card is the old choice card in Tarot. Not truly worrying about what somebody else is doing, comparing yourself to how somebody else or another group of people is doing. It's about, no, this is about me stepping into what it is that I want for myself. And I'm not going to sit there and kind of like worry about what I've lost or what somebody else has that I don't have. So let's go ahead and clarify this loss. Let's see what we have here. I know, Pisces, this is a difficult energy. I'm hoping we can get some, more clarity for you about how to move forward. Empress, Ace of Swords, Three of Wands, King of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like, you have the energy, you have the Empress energy here, right? The Empress energy is this energy of finding the clarity about what it is, your truth, about your business, your money. The Empress is, has everything that she wants. She doesn't even have to, it comes to her quite easily. You've been waiting for a very long time. You're watching everybody else sail around in the harbor and you're like, I'm just stuck here on the dock. This is what you are working on. This is your obstacle. So this is what you are working on over the month of July, is to step out of the energy of really, it's kind of like, okay, this is what they're saying to me. You see where this person is looking at the boat instead of looking at what they're creating or being grateful for what they have in their life. Right? It's kind of like, no, I'm going to spend all my time and energy looking at what they have or what they're doing or how great their life is, instead of taking a look at all the wonderful stuff I have going on in my life. I'm creating, the Empress is creating your own life. It's a lot like a Phoenix Rising card, right? You have the Judgment card and you have the Empress card. It's about building the life that you want for yourself and not necessarily, comparing your life to what somebody else may have. And I know that that can be really hard, especially if you have, taken a financial, there's been some financial change, especially, I'm assuming not for, a decrease in your financial stability in some way. Then there's this energy of, oh my goodness, I better hold on to everything. It's about understanding that the world is about to open up for you, Pisces. It's about changing your perspective of it, of not necessarily thinking about what everybody else has or what you wish you had. It's about stepping into this energy of, I'm grateful for what I have, and I know that there is a silver lining headed my way. Yeah, so let's go ahead. This consciousness of lack is your strength. I feel like this strength is really kind of a lesson that you are learning at this time that is going to be part of the silver lining and also your strength in the future. Really interesting. Knight of Wands. Yeah. It's the Hermit energy. Okay, once again, this Hermit, look at, the Hermit is sitting on top of the lighthouse, looking at all of the other ships in the harbor, sailing around, right? And I feel like, it's kind of like you are there. You have your own light. It's about putting your focus on your light and not being so worried about all of the ships. If you look, the Hermit here, I'll try to put it up there close. The Hermit isn't looking at the other ships like this person is, right? This person's looking at the ships. No, the Hermit is looking at her own light. She's understanding that this time out is for you. Remember, you have the black bear. This time out that you have, where you're having to shift your perspective about something that has been painful. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, is an energy of feeling loss at this time. And I feel there's this energy, once again, that you're feeling lost because you're kind of looking at what other people have. You could be watching TV or movies. You could be watching social media, You may even see this person from the past or the person you're separated from or something on social media. And you see everything that they have. See all that money there, right? They have a lot. And you're sitting here feeling like, yeah, I don't have that much. I'm left out. It's about taking action on what it is that you're trying to bring into your life. And Pisces, once again, I know that it is really hard when you are feeling in this energy, okay? It's really hard to just... it's really easy for me to sit here and say, oh yeah, just don't think about this energy. Just take action and move towards what it is that you want in your life, right? Don't look at what other people have or worry about that. Just worry about your own Nine of Cups. It's easier said than done. I understand that because it really is. But all I can say is that if you make the concerted effort that every time this feeling comes up, you shift as quickly as you possibly can into thinking about what it is that you want for yourself. Not, you may not, if you really got down to it, this other person or these other people, they may have flashy things in their life or whatever, or living, the high life on the high seas. But asking yourself, is that really what I want? Is it really what I want? Or is it more of an energy of feeling left behind because somebody else has something that is, let's admit, being on the high seas might be really fun for some people. It's not what I would want, but I can see being a little bit envious of somebody else being able to do that. Right? It's kind of that energy. It's like, I feel like as once you step back and go, you know what? I get seasick. I don't want to be on the high seas. It's almost as if you step into your own truth, the Ace of Swords, right? Stepping into your own truth of, wait a minute, why am I spending time and energy being envious of what somebody else has instead of just putting my time and energy focusing on what it is that I want in my life? Yeah, because here is your surrounding energies. You have the vast universe. I honestly feel like there's this portal that is opening up for you. It's understanding that it's almost this energy, like I feel like you're trying to manifest something into your life that you don't really want. It's because somebody else has it. And envy can be a very powerful tool. It can. We are humans. I mean, to be envious is a human trait, right? You don't want to be overly envious, but sometimes seeing what other people have can give us that inspiration for wanting more in our life. But I feel like the energy here is make sure that you're thinking about what it is that you truly want, Pisces. Go in that direction. Wow, it is really raining here. Yeah, Three of Swords, Chariot. There we go. Queen of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, you've had some disappointment. This disappointment, though, is taking you in a new direction. What you're not, I feel like you haven't arrived yet. There's a lot of this waiting energy, right? This new vast universe hasn't arrived yet. So you're still kind of dwelling on the disappointment or what other people have. because it's like, well, the universe hasn't opened up for me. So I'm kind of like, I'm on my chariot, but the wheels are spinning. Well, it's about being a little patient. It's understanding that the wheels are soon going to start moving very quickly. You're going to progress very quickly. I feel like there is a change. You have planning and action. I feel like there's a little bit, this is your advice, a little bit of a shift in your plan. We have a lot of Cancer and Sagittarius energy here. Let me see what else we have. Libra, a little bit of Libra energy. We have Capricorn. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Okay, here's your advice. Planning and action. Okay, doesn't mean you're throwing out your plan. Doesn't mean you're changing the course of direction, okay? But there is something that you are truly attached to. You're really attached, I feel, with the energies here, of looking at what other people are accomplishing or doing or getting, right? And you're kind of like spending, the devil energy is spending a lot of time and energy on things that really aren't for your highest good. So it's almost as if you may be even trying to copy what some of these other people are doing, right? It's not, it's just because you're almost like a sense of desperation. I've got to get going. I have to get off of the wharf and get out into the sea, I have to get started. But the energy here is that what you're doing is you're too focused on getting off of the wharf instead of, you could get off the wharf, but do you really want to get into the sailboat? Or is there somewhere else that you'd rather go? Perhaps you really would rather travel by land instead of sea. It's almost this sense of listening. What you need to do is listen to your intuition, Pisces. It's about going within, understanding that you really do have the answer and the tools within you. It's almost as if you are so hyper focused on the external, how everybody else is getting it to work, that what you're losing touch with is that you yourself have all of the tools of the magician. You have all of the knowledge, the wisdom that you need in order for your plan of action to work. It's about dropping out, okay, this energy of trying to do it. I really feel like everybody else or something like that, because then you have a new offer coming in. It's almost as if that's a true offer, okay? This is a gift from the universe. Yeah, it's almost as if you're, let me do this. Let me clarify just this devil energy. Let's see what this devil energy is, because I feel like this is the key that helps you to shift. Okay, 9 of Wands on the bottom, building healthy boundaries. Dropping boundaries, getting a different perspective. Okay, I feel like, for some of you, you could have had an ending to a marriage or the ending to a business partner. There's like a big ending here. Okay, somebody had money and it's kind of like that the end of that came. Okay, the end of that came. And it's almost like you're still waiting. You're trying to, almost like this energy of waiting either for this person. There could be an energy of waiting for this person to pay out in some way. So it could be a divorce settlement. It could also be like if it was a business partnership, for this person to, maybe they're buying you out or something like that. So your energy is tied up in waiting on this person from the past, or comparing yourself to this person, how they're doing compared to you. There's something about that. It's about no. Not that you don't, like, if you're expecting money or something like that, you continue to work on getting your what just rewards out of this person, right? But it's kind of like intuitively, it's kind of like you know that it's time for you to move forward, to plant your own seeds, to not wait for this person. Or I feel like for some of you, you may be waiting on somebody to help you, right? And it's kind of like, no, it's time for you to move forward. I feel like, yeah, it's an energy of putting a lot of time and energy into it's almost that energy of, say it's a Wednesday and you're like, I have to go on a diet. I need to lose 5 pounds, whatever. Okay, I'll start my diet on Monday. It's almost like you have a little bit of that energy here of waiting to see what somebody else does before you take action. And I feel like your advice is here, it's time for you to start planning and taking action. Like taking this time out to figure out whatever it is that you need. But I don't feel like you ought to be waiting on somebody else. It's time for you to go ahead and move forward. I feel like this person or this situation, if they've offered something, okay, I'm not sure that they're going to pay out, however that might mean, anytime really soon. It's about time. It's time for you to move forward because you have some new commitment. You have a new person coming in that will be committed to you, whether this is a personal relationship or a business relationship. You see, he's actually signing a contract there, right? I feel like you're kind of waiting, almost like putting your hopes and dreams on somebody else. And it's kind of like, I feel like there's a strong message here of Pisces. It's time for you to figure out how you can do it without this person. And this person still may pay out, but it's also about you. I think the silver lining here is you stepping into your own power and moving forward. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Okay, Hermit is on the bottom. You're not going to be alone for long. I feel like whatever this energy is in the past that you maybe are waiting on, there's somebody new coming in. There's definitely somebody new coming in. You're going on a new path and it's filled with abundance. Look at this. And, Two of Cups, it could be a romantic partner, but I also feel like it could be a strong business partner. It is not this person from the past. Whatever this energy is, it's not that person. It's somebody new. But it's only because this person only comes in after you realize, okay, maybe I don't like to sail, right? Maybe I really do like to go by land. It's only when you realize, why am I wanting what this person wants? It's almost as if you are trying to develop your business or something to make this person happy instead of really following your own heart, what it is that you want to create. I feel, once again, your strength is a consciousness of lack. The silver lining out of this, all of this, really is that you're stepping into your own power. You're understanding that, wait a minute, maybe I don't like to sail. Maybe I really don't. Why am I chasing after somebody else's dream, right? I think I'll go chase after my own dream and get myself a shiny chariot. So let's see what we have here. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. Oh my gosh. I mean, that is exactly what this is. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. Oh, Oh my gosh, I'm like shaking. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. Get your love on. Yeah, I feel like, there is that energy of understanding that when you step into what you truly love, right? And you surround your people, you surround yourself with the people and the work that you truly love, okay? Instead of worrying what somebody else is thinking or what somebody else is doing, right? You step into this world of yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo, right? I mean, it's kind of like you step into attracting all of this. I mean, this is like, okay, Pisces, at the beginning you had this, and then at the end you have this. I mean, it's like the most incredible transformation. And I really feel like it's not a transformation on the external, it's a transformation within yourself. When you're kind of like, okay, I'm not going to focus on what I've lost. I'm going to just focus on what I want in my life. And when you do that, it's like the whole universe opens up for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I also really do appreciate all of your support through your liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.